I sent a chair hog stuff to Lost and Found and made her walk the hot tile of shame. So I'm currently at an all-inclusive resort in Cabo. It's beautiful, it's sunny, and it's full of chair hogs. You know the type of people who wake up at M, throw a single flip-flop or a cheap book on a prime poolside lounger, and then disappear until noon. Yesterday, there was a row of 4 front row cabanas. Every single one had a reserved item on it, but not a single human soul in sight. I watched from the bar for 2 hours, nothing, around a M. A woman I'll call Deborah strolled up. She didn't sit down. She just checked that her reservation shoe was still there, moved it 2 inches to the left, and then walked back to the buffet. I've had enough. I walked over to the pool concierge and asked what the official policy was. He pointed to a sign that said, "Items left unattended for more than 30 minutes will be moved to Lost and Found to ensure guest enjoyment." I looked at him. He looked at me. He gave me a tiny, "I don't get paid enough to care" shrug. I didn't throw her stuff in the pool. I'm not a monster. I simply gathered her left flip-flop, her live, laugh, love tote bag, and her half-empty bottle of sunblock, and I walked them all the way to the main lobby. Lost and Found. I told the lady at the desk, "Hey, I found these abandoned by the towel shack. Someone must be looking for them." I went back, sat in the cabana, and ordered a mojito. 45 minutes later, Deborah returns. She's wearing one shoe and holding a plate of bacon. She looks at me sitting in her spot, and her face turns the color of a steamed lobster. She starts screaming, "You stole my seat. My property was here. This is theft." I just took a sip of my drink and said, "Oh, you mean the lost items?" I saw them sitting there for 2 hours with no owner, so I did the responsible thing and turned them into the lobby. You should probably hurry. The Lost and Found closes for lunch soon. She had to walk barefoot across 200 yards of blistering hot black volcanic tile to get to the lobby. She tried to get the manager to kick me out. The manager just pointed to the 30-minute rule sign and asked her if she'd like to make an official report about her abandoned shoe. She spent the rest of the day sitting in the very back row under a broken umbrella. I guess some people forget that in a resort you pay for the room, but you have to actually show up for the view.